you can hear your favorite artist music anytime you want. Mobile, desktop, HNIC Mitchell, let's go! Hey! Bringing you the best in entertainment from the basement lab to our fam that's worldwide famous. Shine a light on talent that was sold. Taking shots to success was aimless. Broadcasting overseas, can you blame us? Don't believe us, you can ask the masses, check the ratings. You can tune into the conversation. WBOKRadio.com. Young Core Live Show. Each and every Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. HNIC Mitchell, let's go. Call it right now to give you a shout out to 712-770-4700. Access code 419819. Let's go. Welcome back, world. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show, coming to you live and direct. It is Saturday, November 11th, 2017. Y'all know what it do. Yogi 1AO, the young original gangster imperial, the one and only, your host with the most. And as always, I'm joined by my beautiful co-host.
Miss Mass Street, yeah. Music NR down in Tampa, Florida, aka Martina Masita. What's up, everybody? How you doing today? Okay, Radio, we are back again, Yogi.
As always, continuing to do our job, which is to bring you the best in entertainment from around the world. Hey, Young, right now to all of our listeners in all 50 states and 30 plus countries tuning us right now, much love and respect. I got to take a moment as a veteran. I got to say happy Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters in arms, those who have served, those that are still serving, still carrying that flag. Guide-ons. On that note, we tell everybody we ain't playing when it comes to this entertainment. We're not playing when we come to this talent. I don't know why they think I'm playing. Don't know why they think Miss Music playing. Boss HNIC Mitchell, he be on his math. I don't even get how he does what he does. That ain't my job. But we promise to bring the best in entertainment from around the world, from around the country, from your region, and sometimes from your block. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, we bringing y'all something good. Now, I'm talking about the vibe I got from the music from these brothers and sisters. Reminded me of like some old Diggable Planets vibes, some Nappy Roots, It gave me like a real good, feel good, knowledgeable, like real earth tone. Like I really adapted to the music when I heard it. And then when I was going through their bios and everything and I realized where they were from, I was like, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. But with no further ado, we want to introduce y'all to this band right here, man. Free Will Joe. What's going on, Free Will Joe?
What's going on, Yogi?
What's happening, people? What's happening?
Chilling. Man, so we coming at the live audience right now, live and direct to them, but we want to let the people know, everybody know where I'm at. You know, I'm in that region of the country called the DMV. That's the DC, Maryland, Virginia area of the country. You know, it's cold as I don't know what right now up here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I was born in the summer in San Diego. A long time ago, long time ago. But I like the heat.
Bro, I was born in the summer too. So I hate the cold. You know what I mean? I was born in the summer in the South. So you can dig it. I relate to you totally.
It happened so fast. Yeah. It happened so fast. It was fall and it was cool. You know, it got a little dark a little earlier, but it was still like 60s, 70s. I was like, okay. Yeah. And then I woke up for work and I'm like, I gotta be up when it's still dark outside. So I got up for work and I said, oh no, I'm sick of something today. I'm not. I'm gonna have to make up a family member or something. This is it's wrong. It's like to me because when it's cold, it feel like punishment or something.
Hey, look, I swear to God, boy. I thought it was just me. I ain't nothing but a buck on fire soaking wet. So you know, when it get cold, it get to my bones. You know what I mean? It's just not just cold. It's like it's to my bones. So I can't operate well in the cold, man.
Man, it ain't no. I'm 6'2", 200 plus pounds, man. It ain't no better for us big, man. I catch all that wind. I catch all that.
But see, look,
I ain't aerodynamic.
Please.
Y'all weather better up there than it is down here. See, down here, man, this how we dress. We dress in flip-flop, long johns, wife beaters, and skull cap. Period. That's how we dress because we don't know what the weather's gonna be from day to day. Today it could be damn 60 degrees. Tomorrow it could be 105. Am I right or wrong?
That's it. Y'all down there in Alabama. See, right. Let the folks know where y'all repping from. Where y'all repping from right now? Where we talking to y'all from?
We in Phoenix City.
Phoenix City, Alabama.
Yeah. Sin City, Alabama. See, when you say the term Sin City, a lot of people might think Las Vegas. But if you do your history and you really
it's in Africa.
Books, yeah. This is the first Sin City
Sodom and Gomorrah,
in the United States of America. No. Not going that far back now. Come on, Yoga. I ain't trying to go that far back. I'm feeling you, but I ain't gonna go that far back right yet. It's like right here in the United States. You know what I mean? And yeah, for real. In the United States, right here where we at, Las Vegas got the term Sin City, but before it was a Las Vegas, it was Phoenix City. Phoenix City, because we was turned up so hard to where they had to call the National Guard in. General Patton actually came to the banks of the Chattahoochee River with tanks, saying that he got to get his soldiers out of here because they was over here turned up clubbing in the gambling casinos and all that or whatnot. In Sin City, Alabama. That's how we got the term. Now, do your research. We have an actual movie out, the Phoenix City Story. So it's pretty dope, man.
Now, see, I got a Veteran Day story about Alabama, right?
Okay.
Now, for all my folks that served with me and that still serving, that rock with the boy. When I was my last unit I was in was a combat engineer group out of Fort Riley, Kansas. Like that's already bad. But I had this one son. His name was son Dante Lovelace. And he was cool, you know what I'm saying? He's cool to Creekwater, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I never asked because everybody's from different places. And I asked him, I was like, hey man, where you from, man? He's like, LA. I'm like, it don't sound like you from California, man. He's like, nah, Lower Alabama.
That's right.
I said, you a fool, man. He's like, hey man, this is but he was just a real calm, laid back dude. But I tell you something though. I see with a lot of Southern artists is he had a different drive about him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just in the army. He was, you know what I'm saying? It was what he was doing with himself. You know what I'm saying? But he was still young and he was still going through his paces, but he was definitely a focused young man. It's like y'all right now. When I was reading through the credentials of you all and I was previewing some of the music, which I couldn't even preview. I had to just play the tracks. But the message behind your name, because that's something I want to jump into, because Free Will Joe, like y'all said, so at first it was folks joking like, who is Will Joe and what did he do? Why would he need the Free Will Joe? What Will Joe did? Right. You know, and it's like, and at first I was like, okay, Free Will Joe, they got a homeboy that they rocking for, you know, but then, you know, and looking into the meaning of you all's organization and y'all's movement, it really hit me because I was like, I did the common thing and took it that way. Right. But then like the message behind y'all's unit, I'd like for y'all to explain it if y'all would about like exactly how Free Will Joe came about and what it means and what it stands for.
Of course. Gotcha. Well, I'll start off with how we all came about. Oh.
Who are you?
I'm Queen Sheena.
Okay, hi Queen Sheena.
All right, hold on. Let me explain. We're gonna do number one.
Okay.
We don't know no better. So let's have proper etiquette.
Okay.
I'm St. Clair.
Queen Sheena.
We all struggle. All right. That's Free Will Joe right there.
Free Will Joe.
That's what it do.
So with the name, it came about from Struggle come up with the idea for us to have a podcast. So from us going from we're going to have a podcast, so people being able to have the free will to say whatever they want on the show. And long story short, we are all three of us are individual artists, and we was always linking up at the command center. And before you know it, we had about 6-7 songs, and we like, what we gonna do with this? And Struggle, his idea from the podcast, he's like, we're gonna call it Free Will Joe. So that's pretty much how it came about. The name and the whole concept of everyone having the free will to think and say what they want.
Right. And on top of that, like, we understand that dealing with strong personalities, like, that's a challenge. And the thing that makes it work, we allow each other to be who we are. And we accept what comes with that person. That's the free will. We can't change it. We know what we're dealing with. And we accept it. We move forward. Free will Joe.
That's it. It's in the nutshell. Good job, guys.
He said, "Good job, guys." Y'all get sprinkles later.
Right.
We let him take a break this time because anytime we're asked that question, we always make struggle answer because he came up with the name. But we gave him a break tonight.
But see, like in going with what you all said about the concept of the name and what it stands for, that's kind of the way that our family works with WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live shows. Like, I'm a completely, like we said, strong personalities. I'm an MC. I'm a hip hop advocate. I do a lot. I do the most. And
no, he does.
But Miss Music, she does a lot herself as well, and she's an artist herself, and and then Mr. Mitchell, he has this. His personality. You all have obviously corresponded with him, but his personality, he's a very loving man. You know what I'm saying? It's real cool. He's like, but you could tell he's about his business, and our personalities all together haven't ever clashed yet. I say yet because. Like, we good, but we good over here, but it's because of that concept that we all accept the people that we are, and as a unit, it works. I don't know why it worked. Don't ask me why we made ice cream and it's delicious.
We totally understand.
Because we cool like that.
It's chemistry, it's chemistry. It's just, to me, some things you just can't explain, some things you can't coach, some things can't be strategically put together. Some things just fall into your life due to the fact that it's meant to be though. And it's the same thing with us. We didn't strategically plan this. It just so happened that at a certain day, certain time, certain moment, we were all here and we grabbed that idea out the air. It's just like humans, we have 1 million ideas per day. And it's the ones that we grab out the air and we choose to build on. And that's what we did with Free Will Joe. We chose to grab that one out there and we built on it. And that's why we're here. So that's why I totally relate to what you're saying as far as with you and your team, how y'all working. And I salute y'all. You know what I mean? We got to do, that's what society's missing right now. We're missing this, but we're doing that connectivity. You know what I mean? Getting, taking this unit of people right here, getting with this unit of people over there where y'all at, and we got the tools to do it as far as the technology and all that, and we making a net and building and having our own society or whatnot. So again, bro, I salute.
You know what they say, Camp folk, your network makes your net worth. You hear me?
Right.
You better say that. You better say that. That's it.
You can be evil. Miss Music, I know you got some questions. Sitting there in the position you're in and being a young queen out here in the industry and being a part of blessing people in the industry and all that. I know you see this queen sitting there, so I know you got something you want to ask the queen sitting there real quick. So, fellas, why don't we let the ladies chop it up for a second?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Well, first of all, how are you? I'm doing good today, my beautiful queen. From one queen to another, how does it feel, queen, that you think that you are, who you are, being around two kings that you have in front of you? How does it feel to be that glorified queen that you are?
Wow, that is a great question. It feels great. It feels good because they gave me the name. And I feel like that means that they see that in me. So that's that respect, once again, what Struggle was talking about and St. Clair was saying as well, that we all have. I think we leave the egos at the door, and that's what makes us all work so well. And I feel like that's what makes me feel great about that, because they gave me that name. So, yeah.
Well, you are a queen. And we are all queens, no matter even the way we act, you know. But it must, you know, I gotta say that I've dealt with a lot of different people, and you know, to be able to you to be who you are and be free willed like that is just amazing. I definitely want to commend both of the kings that are sitting in front of you for recognizing you as a queen and allowing you to be who you are without trying to change you or mold you, but giving you that guidance too that you need that maybe you don't see, because we are women, so we feed off of emotion and everything like that. And sometimes we get unbalanced. And even though we may not have a king in our life who is our partner, it's always good to have that king figure in your life that can give you that balance. The same as a man having a woman friend that balance. May not be his
Oh,
girlfriend, but that queen's gonna give that king balance, and that king's gonna give that queen balance.
I like
I,
this
to-
shit.
I totally agree. I totally agree. That's exactly how it is with us. They let me be me, but then
And
they
that's why
also
you
bring me
function
that
well.
balance. If I'm, well, us women are with the emotions, they give us that balance. So like they say, I bring the feminine energy, but they definitely balance everything out.
So
Exactly, and they need that to be able to touch the whole world, because you have to please both genders.
now I
Yin
got
and
a
Right.
yang. It's
That's
yin
right.
and yang.
Hey,
I got
Yeah.
It's yin and yang.
now see I got a
That's
question.
right.
Now I got a question with that vibe of energy going right now. Okay, is I take it from the energy and the music, and I take it from the vibe of you all. Y'all seem like very genuine people. Like I don't feel like y'all acting right now. You know, and so here go a question, because in y'all's dynamic, especially when they hear y'all's music, they gonna understand what I'm talking about. how how do you all feel about the more trendy artists that are being put into the spotlight being more feminine and being less, it seems like there's more femininity in the young men that they're advocating to be the stars in the hip hop genre. And
right.
like it's like masculinity. It's like, why do you have a beard, Yogi? Because I'm a man. That's
All
why
right,
I have
all
a beard.
right, all right.
I'm a
That's right.
man. I feel like I'm a lion. I got my dreadlocks and my beard. This is my mane. This shows my health. This shows that I'm healthy. It shows that I'm patient, and it shows that I stick to what I say. I don't.
Dirty.
I can't dye my dreads colors, and I can't.
Okay,
I
Yogi.
can't.
Okay,
I
check
mean,
it.
like I said, I'm 6'2", 200 something pounds, and I see some youngins my size in skinny jeans and joggers, and I'm like, homeboy, give your son his pants back for gym class, because you ain't gonna be able to breathe in a minute with them little pants on, homie.
Them little pants.
Bro, I
But
mean,
in y'all's dynamic, when y'all see that, how do y'all, like, when y'all see it happen, like in y'all's dynamic, what happens? Like, do y'all sit down like, hey, bro, cuz, sis, look at this. Well, you look at this right here.
nah, I mean, it's like honestly, this is the mentality. It's 2017. Ain't no telling what we'll see. I'm not one to judge. I don't have the authority to judge people. I just know what's my lane, and I stay to my lane. I don't knock anybody else for riding in their own lane. Just don't swerve in my lane with your BS. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about
Amen.
it. So with that,
Hmm.
I understand why I was when I was their age doing what I was doing with the music. I mean, if when I look back at the crap I was talking about, can I cuss?
If you want to.
If you want to.
When I look back at the shit that I was talking about when I was that age, it's like I was full of the bullshit. You know, right now, at the person that I am right now, looking back at what I was talking about, because I was talking about kicking those in, robbing all the bullshit, you know, because that was me. That's the lifestyle that I was living. And now that I look back at it, I'm like, I didn't agree with that. But that's the phase that I was in at that time. So now it's just a different phase. The
But
era
I
has changed.
But I don't think you ever went through any phase in that life where you
No,
were like,
no,
you know
hold
what?
on,
I think I want to wear leggings today
Hold on,
with
yo,
neon shoes.
I get exactly what you're saying. But what I'm saying
That won't be
is being where I'm at now, I don't want nobody to judge me from what I did back then.
True
You see what I'm
that.
saying? So with that, no, I get what he's saying, but what I'm saying is you can't, I don't judge them because they're going through their thing. This is how this is the program that is put out right now, and they don't know no better. They're just buying into the program, and it's up to people like you, people like me, and you know us doing what we do in order to just show them differently.
To change.
You see what I'm saying? That's what we here for. So we can't judge them and bash them. We just got to be like, oh, look at poor little Tink Tink, you know, and try to help poor little Tink Tink out. And I'm just being serious about it.
I like him.
I'm just serious.
I think the agenda is definitely, you know,
it's propaganda.
Yeah, it's strictly propaganda. You know, you said they take those ones and put them to the forefront of music. That manipulates. You know, I have a 9-year-old son. He likes Lil Yachty. I can't say, hey, don't like Lil Yachty, but I can mold and say, yo, what is Yachty talking about? Oh, Yachty has a pizza shop. It's not just music. I can't say, like, one thing I can say, though. I can say this. You're not getting red in your hair until you turn 18. Because like, you in my house. These are my rules.
But look, Yachty is entertainment.
Right.
You're a dad.
Right.
You're there. So you're able to mold it.
Right. And that's the only difference, God. Like, it's propaganda, and it's up to those households to teach and to sway. And one thing I'm gonna say, the invention of the headphone, when the headphone became back popular, like that changed the world because parents are filtered out of the music. You can't hear what your child is listening to.
YouTube. Your child is sitting on the couch and he's just looking at the phone, or she's just looking at the phone. And, you know, we so caught up in our everyday hustle bustle, we ain't really paying attention to monitoring what they're looking at. I done got myself in the habit. I'm asking questions. What you looking at?
Yeah.
Who that is? What they doing? You know, I mean, that's just me because I know me. And if I know me and these my seeds, hell, I know they're going to be slick.
Right.
If I ain't paying no attention, they're going to run the game on me. I'm just being honest because I made them. Shoot, you know.
Right. So it's Free Will Joe, bro, but we're going to correct everything we can.
Yeah.
That's right.
See, I want to know one. Like I told y'all before we went, like, I got questions.
I love it. I like to answer questions.
Now, when it comes to you all's music and y'all's approach to you all's music, the energy in the music, the directive of the music, I'm going to say very grown. I'm going to say very adult music. I'm going to say not just adult, but music like what you're saying when it comes to your children. That you said, like how the brother said, like how his son likes Lil Yachty. You can't say don't like Lil Yachty, but you know, what is Lil Yachty talking about? And in you all's music, you all, like, I noticed that you all take the time to still put message. You all still find that important. And then the overall flow of the music, because, you know, like as individual artists, y'all know, you have that 10-second window for the first thing that the people hear to capture their attention so that they want to listen 10 more seconds. They want to listen 10 more seconds. If you get them in two of them, then you're probably going to have them listen to the whole track, you know. And the music behind it is always very important. And y'all's is so organic. Now, where does that come from in you all? Like when y'all go through track selection, how does that break down in track selection? Was that something that you all said together? We're just gonna do like organic music. We like for myself, I like organic music. I like organic music in my music. That way, because I think forward in my tracks is live shows. I like to have bands. I like to have drummers and musicians on stage with me when I perform. So the synthetic sound, I like to be as close to organic sound, but you all's music seems very organic. Was that planned?
No, I mean, no, it's not. Whenever we make music, it's not planned. And she ain't said she want to answer that, but I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna let the queen, spill her beans on it. But nothing that we do is planned. It's like everything is more spontaneous. It's on the moment. Music wise. Yeah. Now don't get it twisted. You know, we're very
don't make me start saying corny metaphors. Yeah, those who fail to plan to fail.
Oh, that bullshit. That's why he stopped me like that music wise. You see what I'm saying? That's why he stopped talking about your music wise. But I felt like y'all understood what we were saying, but the audience might not.
Yeah.
So it's just, music wise, it's just like, man, we might meet up for a meeting, and then after the meeting, I'll be feeling good and shit. I'll be like, let's make a track, and then we'll make a track, and then the shit might be like 10 times doper than the last track we made or some shit. That's just how it be. But go ahead, Queen.
I'll use Dirty Road as an example. Pretty much our formula is like St. Clair pretty much finds the track, and then Sugar come up and find some tracks too. Oh Lord, here you go. But so I'm talking about Dirty Road Struggle.
I'm talking about one track struggle.
St. Clair sent the track to me, and then let me listen to it, and then I came up with the hook, and then we all came together, and then it is organic, like you said. That's why you can feel it, because I can speak for myself. My process of making music, I can't remember the last time I wrote. Whatever I feel, hear, or see is what the track is gonna be about, and that's just how it is. Right. As far as myself.
Thank you for being one of those like me. For all the engineers tuned in right now, they always tell me I gotta have a pen and pad when I come.
Right.
If I'm paying for the studio time, let me make my music the way I make my music.
Yeah, I let it go. I free will.
It's like pulling up to a Popeyes drive-thru and you look in the bag and they give you Taco Bell because they said that's what you need to eat today. It's like no.
Right.
I wanted chicken. I wanted red beans and rice. I didn't want a gordita.
You gotta let people record how they choose to, and that's one of the things we won't put limits on each other.
Do y'all travel? Do y'all travel together as a unit?
Yeah, we're in the process now.
Cause y'all got to go down to Miss Music Studio down there in Tampa, man. She at the top of Florida, so she ain't deep into Florida. But when y'all look up 813 Famous Studios and see what she working with, man. I'm telling you the truth. I would say come up here, but like I said, it's cold up here, and I don't like doing that to black people.
Hey, yeah. Bro, we gonna make it happen. Actually, we was on another station down in Tampa, so we definitely gonna look into it. Start getting on the road here. We trying to come to the cold too. We just get a couple sweaters on our way.
Yeah, we got a 48 channel board and we got a booth and everything, so we got going on. Yeah. I
see y'all come up here, Maryland and DC. Y'all ain't gonna want to leave. That's the problem. That's the problem. But see, we can go further north because I'm gonna tell y'all somebody that's tuned in right now. I gotta give the Queens was talking, so we always gotta give a shout out to our Queens, especially our supporters. Mm-hmm. I want to give a huge shout out. Salute! I see you, Sister Renee Lynch, out there with the stars, chilling with. Hey, look, next time. Hey, just a real quick. Hey, Renee Lynch, next time you chilling with Johnny Gill and them, and you don't shout me out in the picture, I'm gonna have a problem.
Tell Johnny Gill.
No, Renee Lynch be around. Like, look Renee Lynch up. Young, look Renee Lynch up, young, and just look at what she do on a day-to-day basis. You'll be like, what? But anyway, we want, Renee Lynch be rocking with the squad. She loves the family. She a part of the team. So she tuned in, paying attention to y'all. So while we got her attention, I want to play some of y'all's music so she can hear some of y'all's music.
Hey,
plus I want the people to hear the music.
There we go. And if Renee chilling with Johnny Gill, like Johnny Gill from Phoenix City, so there go the conversation piece right there.
Oh, she said that y'all got to come to New York as well. She said, "Hey guys,
hey, we coming. we coming.
We coming to New York. Let's believe that.
We coming.
All right, well, let's get the people some of what they love. Let's get the people why they tuned in. I mean, you know why they tuned in. They tuned in because they was missing my face.
Okay.
I'm just serious. I'm just serious. Nah, they tuned in so they can hear some great talent, get some insight on the people. But you know what I'm saying? I know they miss us. We miss y'all too. I know they was missing Miss Music, you know what I'm saying? She was going through it down there. Hey, yo, A lot of people move on through their day to day and their week to week, like you said, in our business and everything. And sometimes we forget about the people that we prayed for last week and forget that they need prayers this week too. So to all the people that went through the hurricanes down south in Florida, that went through everything with Harvey in Texas, we have a lot of our listeners. We have a lot of talent. We have a lot of family out in those regions. We want to let them know, all of our family down in Puerto Rico. We ain't forget about y'all. We still sending out prayers. We still sending out love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's still a part of those same groups that we gave information about being able to help, the people still need the help, ladies and gentlemen. $1 can make a difference. You have no idea. If you don't think $1 can make a difference, you ain't never ate a hookup.
That's it. That's well.
Get your belly right. But anywho,
$1 make a difference. It's 330 million people in the United States. If everybody donate $1, that's $330 million.
Hey, look here. If every person that tunes in to WBOKRadio.com donated $1 to a charity of their choice, we have all 50 states and over 30-something countries watching us right now and tuned in and that rock with this radio station that are watching y'all and getting to know who y'all are. If all those people $1 to a donation source of their choice, if it's coming up on Thanksgiving, the holidays are coming. Well, we're thinking about, most of us as parents, when we're thinking about Thanksgiving, we're like, yeah, okay, turkey, stuffing, you know, all that. But in our head, we like Christmas, layaway, start ordering. Gotta clear out all the hiding spaces. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's some people their stresses are different. You know what I'm saying? We have those stresses, and we're blessed to have those stresses. So I just want everybody to make sure that they stay on top of the. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we get down on it, like, oh man, I can't get little man the gas powered 4-wheeler this year. I'm gonna have to wait till his birthday. You know what I'm saying? It's good problems to have, you know. But that's why I like letting everybody remember about the people that are less fortunate. The things that we stress about, the things that get our minds racing, the things that we sit there and break down about. There's people that are doing a lot worse. There's people that are doing a lot worse, and we have to remember that we're blessed. And sometimes when we forget about ourselves and we do something selfless, it'll uplift ourselves, it'll make us feel better, and it'll make your struggle seem so much smaller when you see what somebody else is going through. And you take time while you're going through something to give them something to help them out with their day. I'm going to stop preaching.
I like the square you sit on, Yogi. I like that square you sit on.
I so appreciate you, pimp.
Yeah. I like the square you sit on right now, man. Yeah. You sound like a traveling man. You sound like a traveling man.
Yeah. Hey, I want to give y'all something, man. See, I want to do the Free Will Joe. I want to do the intro to MC. I want them to feel that one first, but I think y'all should introduce that the Free Will Joe, the radio MC version of the joint, like the intro for the people when they is, because they've been tuning in and seeing how y'all are rocking and they're loving it right now. New York is tuned in right now, real strong and heavy. I'm getting things, I'm getting the messages going and going and going.
Hey, look, New York, straight up from Sin City, Alabama, man, we got nothing but love from the bottom of our hearts. I'm speaking on behalf of the entire Phoenix City at this time. Man, we love y'all, man. Straight up. You know what I mean? It's Alabama talk.
We gonna give them what it do, man. This is Free Will Joe, live and direct on the Encore Live Show, WBOKRadio.com, Saturday, November 11, 2017. We going live, baby. Free Will Joe in the building. We gonna give him a crank session. We gonna give it to him, baby. Here we go.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story about a person that's a person that everybody knows. It's the person that you see in the mirror and you be doing that's our real people out there trying to change your life. Got a bad reputation, doing it right in their white. They talk against the prison, walk around, get out of this kind of shit, get you out of the road. Just try to get a job, but you can't with the background. Y'all be like, yo, I ain't out of the background. Like the mouth without the block again. Now we go try to do it right, right. But she just got to go. Mama tripping on you, saying that you gotta go. You can't stay there, then you got too many hearts. You don't want to run, this is how I go. I'm a preacher, man. Like the skin, y'all just go. I blew up, too much, you can't screw us. Free wheels and hands to choke. Hallelujah. Long legs, leave my room. I can't screw up. My body's man, stay on point. I can't boot up.
Even if the sky fall and the ground crumble, I'ma stand up right, cause my people can't rumble, gotta be alive. When you're living in the jungle, these devils and these demons trying to take my people under.
I'm gonna tell you I'm sure about a person. It's the person that everybody know. It's the person that you see in the mirror. Keep you in the person following the show. You got free will, Joe. You got free will, Joe. Yo. You got a free will, Joe. You got a free will, Joe. You got a free will, Joe. Yo, it's the man in the mirror, clearer than spring water, harder to free yourself. History, health, and wealth. Move the self and still thoughts. You need help, the wheels off. Thinking like a boss, but just to work on exchange. Means and marijuana, praise for every corner. Be an honor, cold black, your blessings. Expect the savages, it ain't no second guessing. Messing with your head, trying to make you a believer. Free will Joe, surrounded by achievers. I pray for peace, I pray for wisdom, pray for guidance at war. I pray for giving to the signs at the funeral, boy. I get up and get to it. Keep me nigga the fluid. I pray on money propositions. I just pray to get through it. Cause my cup running over. Got the world on my shoulder. So much on my mind. That's why it's not shoulder.
Even if the sky fall and the ground crumble, I'ma stand up right, cause my people can't rumble, gotta be alive. When you're living in the jungle, these devils and these demons trying to take my people under.
I'm gonna tell you a story about a person. It's the person that everybody knows. It's the person that you see in the mirror. Keep you in the person following the show. You got free will, Joe. You got free will, Joe. Yo. You got a free will, Joe. Yeah, you got a free will, Joe. You got a free will, Joe. Yo.
Yo.
Free will.
Yo. Miss Music, you better go first.
You better go first.
You better go first, Miss Music.
Oh God. I totally love the vibe. Very imaginative. I see a lot of things. I mean, sparks are going off. I love that track. Like, that was Free Will Joe. That's like a really good song to be able to describe what you're doing. I mean, I love it. Like, I want to hear more. It got my ear. So, and I just love the vibe. It's just so like, the vibe of that song is so free flowing, and the message that they're portraying, you know, they're trying to get out there to people, making a statement. Definitely had my ear just to hear more. Eat. Everything was very easy on the ears. It was like, you know, I got a different place, so I like that. Definitely have a sound of your own. Definitely.
Now.
Go ahead, Yogi.
Now that we done got the nice part out the way.
Anytime.
Thanks for the music.
Queen.
Now that we done got the nice part out the way, let me tell you what I think
Front
about
door.
that right there.
Shut the front door.
Nah, that jump right there gave me that. You know, like, and the reason I'm in one of the musics that holds a genre to this region is go-go music, which it gives you, because it gives you a tribal feel. You know what I'm saying? That jump right there. Now, first of all, I gotta go in. like I was telling the people before we listen to the music, the track selection is just organic. That's just organic. That just sound like it just sounds right to listen to.
Wings.
You know what I'm saying? Like it gave me that tribal feel. Now, on the song structure, on the bar structure, man, if y'all ain't heard and y'all don't know, one of my favorites in the game, one of my favorites in the game, I don't put him in any category as like top of anything. He's just one of my favorites because he's very organic in the way he goes and he's made an empire off of it. But I got a real strong T.I. vibe off of that joint. I got that Grand Hustle, that Hustle Man, that Rubber Band Man album off, like the organic, the way that the words bounced off the track, man.
Right.
And the message put behind it, man, boy, y'all need to stop that. It's not nice. You know people are competing. What about the other dairy farmers, Frank?
What about the other dairy farmers, Frank? Hey, I'm gonna tell you like the other Frank said. It don't matter if it's a nickel bag sold in the park. I want in. Period. No, but all nonsense aside, man, being honest with you, it's like, first of all, I appreciate everything that both of y'all just said. It means a lot. I mean, seriously speaking, you got to understand, we're an upstart company at this point, and we're just going off of our ingenuity as far as trying to make what we think the people need to hear. The comparisons to T.I., I appreciate that very much. So, shouts out to Grand Hustle. Shouts out to Tip himself.
And I know what it's like.
Actually recorded the song at a Grand Hustle studio.
At a Grand Hustle studio.
See what I'm saying? I got that ear. I'm telling you. I know. I know the pressure when someone says, "Young, your flow was so dope. The way that was put together was so dope. It was like this person." You're like, "That's dope." But I would rather you say it sounds like my own. But it puts a little bit. Puts a little bit of pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you said I sound like T.I. You know what I mean? But then, for that to have been recorded at a Grand Hustle studio, that makes complete sense.
Now, see, Yogi, here's the thing. As far as the comparisons and things like that, it doesn't put pressure. Me personally, I've been doing this shit. I've been doing this shit since I got out of prison in 2004. I've been around those type of guys. I understand a lot about the industry and how that goes. And a lot of the times, it's better to be compared to, or saying that this sounds like, versus it don't sound like shit, or it's all right, it's straight. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand, we, again, like Sheen said, man, we leave ego at the door. So if you're going to get, T.I.'s a made man. So if you're going to say this is comparison to that, shit, that to us, that's a damn check in the damn box. Damn, so ain't no X in the box. You see what I'm saying? So we're not those type of people. And the reason it sounds like that, honestly, if you really want to be honest, is our region. It's where we from. You see what I'm saying? T.I.'s he's a boss in this region. His music has made an imprint in this region. Yeah. So that's my guy. I grew up listening to T.I. If I had to pattern myself behind somebody, it would be somebody of that nature, or Jay, or T.I., or a 50.
Oh, now, hold on. Now see that. Don't you say nothing like that when you ain't talking about UGK. I know you listen to UGK and them.
Oh yeah. Well, pimp, man.
Okay.
Don't you start
live long. Better live long, pimp.
Eyes, nose, boss.
I'm gonna have to come up there and holler at you, man. You my guy, man.
Now, Queen Sheena, was that you singing in that track?
Yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, that's me.
What did you eat that day before you hit the studio?
I don't even.
Cause it was a lot of soul. Like you was singing for something right there. It's like that sounded like you hit the booth and they put you in front of the microphone, said, "Sing for his freedom." You said, "Free."
Look, you said, "Sing for his freedom."
Well, I think that's why it has so much soul, because it's literally like the self-titled telling the world what we are and what we stand by and explain it in a song. So I think that's where that strength and that soul comes from in my voice, because I want to get that message across. Like, I mean what I'm saying. So that's why you feel that when you hear it.
She definitely mean what she say.
now see like this, right? Like I'm good in a group of MCs. I'm good in a peer group of other entertainers and people at different levels and doing different things and all, you know. But in a direct group that has something to do with my individual progress, I would kind of hit walls because the ambitions would be different. You know what I'm saying? We would have different goals, but as a unit, you kind of have to have a same kind of goal. And I always kind of took it as, you know, if I'm on this team, then I'm blocking. I'm going forefront for the people on my team. Now, in y'all's dynamic, it's gonna be haters. You know what I'm saying? Now, as men, we know it's like, little shorty just hating because he ain't doing nothing. You know, he's hating because he ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like your group, when you encounter like females that like hate on you or want to come at you because they feel like, oh, she thinks she's doing something, how do you all address that? How do you two lions sit with her and address that when she comes to y'all like, hey, yo, so and so talking mad reckless? You know,
we know like she can handle her own. Like before it even make it to a Sunday meeting, it's pretty much already handled. Like that's one of the strong personalities. She understands as a female in the industry. Like people will say things to her that they won't say to us.
That's true.
So you know, we kind of use that to our advantage.
Right.
Yeah, like that's our advantage.
I'm gonna add on to this. Now you use the term lions, right? Now, you know, the male lions don't do nothing but walk around the territory. You just make sure don't shit get in the territory. The female lion the one to run all that shit on the inside. So the better answer, I don't be focused on that shit. She's a female lion. Right. And she gonna handle her home. She gonna hold this shit down accordingly. So we just gonna walk around the territory and seek out how we can make our territory bigger.
But I'm saying, I know.
I ain't getting in. I'm not getting in that with them female man. See, I'm not doing that, man. No, what?
They scratch hard. They scratch hard. They scratch down to the bone.
Right. But like they said, yo,
female handle that. They can have that.
I can handle my own.
Yeah.
All right.
But I get what you're saying though, and I feel like just in the beginning process, that things that happened that built my strength and my mental up to know that this is what comes with it. So I tried to put my focus on it, but I know how to handle it when it does come.
And on a more serious tilt, I think that the type of music that we bring to the table, it doesn't invoke, but it does not invoke's not the right word. It doesn't put
it doesn't draw negative energy to you all.
Right. It doesn't draw negative energy, but the women that feel like in their own genre, because we in a different genre. You know, I don't think that like the bosses that's in the game, we don't have no bosses in the lane where she ain't trying to come in at right now. You see what I'm saying? Everybody else is on the Cardi B, Nicki Minaj type. You see what I'm saying? I don't see a lot of female. If I'm wrong, yo, you know, I seen how you drew your head back. If I'm wrong, straighten me out. That's what we talking. That's what we talking for.
Oh no, I apologize, boss. It was a bug. It was a fly.
No. See,
it was a fly. I didn't want it to get caught in my beard. That's why I was.
Look, I'm straight up and down like 6 o'clock. What I'm trying to say is like what I'm trying to say is like
I'm lost.
Well, that's straight up and down like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, straight up. You know what I mean? So it's like the lane that Queen Sheen in is a different lane. It's a lane to where you couldn't compare Nicki Minaj to Lauryn Hill. It's not the type of music. It's not the same type of music.
Now, see the reason why the real reason why I made my face like that. When I say like hip hop advocate, everything like that, I believe in the greats in the game. I believe in the greats, and I have to put my personal opinions to the side about some people's style and their delivery and their gimmicks off of the microphone. That's basically what catches me up. There's what you rap about, or what you go out and your merchandise is about, and what your campaigns are about. If you in your personal life, when you have the gains from all that, conduct yourself different, then for me, I'm like, I don't rock with that person. Which isn't, and that's fine, because I'm one person. And my opinion does not count. My opinion does not matter to a lot of people. That's cool. I respect that. But it bothered me that, like, it was a great thing. I was like, you know what? Like, as an artist, and genuinely from my heart, I was like, the whole Cardi B thing, I was like, I salute the sister for making it. Congratulations on your grind, on capitalizing on your grind. Getting your bread. I'm doing my Denzel, yes. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. For staying on your grind. Your due diligence has brought you ducats, greenbacks, dollars. You're hitting charts now. That's good. That's great. But to compare your success to one of those of Lauryn Hill, I believe that was wrong. This person just jumped out there and started. Now, granted, she did a lot in the game, but Cardi B just broke the record. Like, she surpassed Missy Elliott and Lauryn Hill for independent female artists with no dang on no features. Miss Music, what you think about that? Because like with Sheena, like you said, Queen Sheena coming out in her own lane. Yeah. But like, and that with the females in entertainment, because it gets twisted. It gets twisted a lot. It's like somebody said the other day, it seems like you can only have one hot female MC out in the industry at a time. But there's all these dope female MCs. But Miss Music, what you think about that? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Queen. I'm turning it over. I'm putting my hands up.
I mean, nobody expected her single to do that.
Really?
You can't take it back. It did that, so you got to go from there. But I agree with what you're saying. Like she got lucky. She got real lucky. And that liked, but like you said, you cannot compare it to Lauryn Hill. You can't. It is a different lane of of avenue that she's in, a genre of music. I mean, I congratulate her for that, but I do agree with you.
I'd put Queen Sheena up against Cardi B real quick.
Oh, okay.
Because see, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
I'm just saying, smart money make good moves.
Yeah, and I feel like it's like my thought process is we can't focus on. It's like Sheen ain't a Cardi B. Cardi B did her thing, and I salute Cardi B. What she did is fantastic. You know what I mean? I understand the thought process behind it, but when you try to what we have a problem with is we compare everybody on this standard of the number ones and this, that, and the third. And we don't look at the grind that went behind it, or we don't look at the era that this person had to do it when they did. Like, in my mindset, ain't no way you can compare a Cardi B to a Lauryn Hill. That's just me. You see what I'm saying? In this day and age, what Cardi B did is great, but when Lauryn Hill did what Lauryn Hill did, that's something different, totally different. And what Lauryn Hill's what she's talking about, and the information that she's shedding on people is something totally different. You know what I mean?
I just say this: Queen Sheena, Cardi B, and Lauryn Hill. One person doesn't match if you're gonna go on Def Poetry Jam. Which one doesn't match?
Right, my man. That's it, and that's it.
Somebody ain't gonna make it.
And we ain't trying to compare ourselves with nobody.
I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we just trying to stay in our lane, man. We just trying to do what we do. It's like with Sheen. When she come in the studio, our whole thing is no matter what we might be rapping about, you throw out what you feel. You know what I mean? We don't want to we don't want to influence her with anything that we have in our head because you know she's so strong in what she has going and her mentality is so on point with the frequency that we're on. It's like
It matches every
yeah,
time.
just do it.
That's
You
kind of
know?
like the last song we just recorded.
Right.
You had came in with the hook, but then you told me to go in there and do what I want.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
We professionals. You know what I mean? That's just like that. We sitting here on the damn air with y'all. It ain't no damn rehearsal or did that and the third or you ask this question and that. We don't give a fuck about that. Man, ask what you gonna ask. We genuine people. We gonna give you your answer. If we don't want to answer the damn
struggle, you stop it, you stick to the script I emailed you to.
Yo,
gotta like this shit, man.
Yo, you got you a new bestie.
Hey, yo, you got that hell, man. Well, look, man,
I'm the calm one.
On Yogi Show, we gonna put you
Ask
on
Mr. Mitchell. I'm the calm one. You gotta look out for Miss Music. Something wrong with Miss Music.
But why she
well, we going to Tampa and we coming to see
she's
you
so
too.
laid back right now. She's very laid back right now.
No, what, Miss Music? I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. Miss Music, I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. Go ahead, let the people know what's on your mind.
I don't know, but he right. Like the last two shows, I have been laid back, so I don't know. I've just been kind of in that, that calm. Been calm lately. The cancer thing, I guess. I don't know. Said.
I'm a cancer too.
Turn up time.
Oh no.
It is when we in chill mode. Yeah, so I'm just chilling right now, but yeah, turn up but the atmosphere. I'm on the show, so I'm trying to be good right now.
Okay.
I'm a Leo, Miss Music.
Hey, look, this is not WBOKRadio.com Encore Live Dating Network. I'm a Leo. I like long walks on the beach. I like Sauvignon.
Hey, there you go, man.
I like my steak medium rare.
Steamed broccoli.
See that? She's finishing the menu. She's finishing the daggone menu. She said, yeah, with some steamed broccoli. This is horrible.
Good job. Y'all crazy, boy.
So I did want to know something though. Mm-hmm. As a group, do you all look at other groups and see like things that they did as a group? Because it's a different dynamic with two men and a woman in a group. Because as a male, your first fan base is going to be female, and as a female, your first fan base is going to be male. So it's like as a group, we want the largest fan base as possible, but that gets confusing backstage, especially nowadays, because sometimes the dudes might not be there for Queen nowadays.
Oh no!
True.
The music.
But I'm saying, how do y'all work that though?
Me personally, I don't look at no other group. And I can just speak from my own experience. I have a lot of female following. I know I have male following, but the people that I know who like dig our music, it's a lot of female following that that I do have. But as far as me like looking at another group and seeing what they did, I've never done that, to be honest. I've never done to see like what they did. Like I listen to everybody's music, but I've never like, what did they do? I never thought about that.
So y'all don't be walking through the mall with best friend T-shirts on, drinking Orange Julius, Sarah and Cinnabon?
No.
Like we said, we came into it already like strong individuals with our own thing going. Yeah. So now it's kind of like when we show up, we demand attention. So it's kind of different.
Yeah, I mean, you dealing with 3 adults. I mean, we all got a bunch. We got family lives going on. We got a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So when we meet up, it's just like business. We just get to it, I mean, as far as looking at groups, we don't look at anything. We just come up with our own plan that can work for us, and we just stick to the script. We get comparisons, but you know, and the only comparison that we really get is with Uber.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody ever said Diggable Planets?
Tennessee.
Yeah, that's them.
Oh yeah, we've had that too.
No, Diggable Planets like Nickelback or Funk and like
they sing the song Tennessee.
No. That was we had them on. That was a speech from Arrested Development.
That's them.
That's who we get. Yeah.
We get them.
See, and I get that vibe from the music.
Right.
But I don't remember Diggable Planets. I'm cool like that.
We remember it, but we just don't get that comparison or whatnot.
Did I just show my age live on air?
Nah.
Not that the gray hairs weren't giving it away.
But you won't trick me to show mine, though. That.
So, Miss Music, I want you to holler at Queen and let her know some of the things. Like, I want y'all to converse because not just the gentleman and I speaking, and not just her being a queen in that group, but some of the trials and tribs that the women, that the ladies go through, that the queens go through in this industry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Are there any problems that you go through in the industry as being a female?
We're gonna let y'all queens talk for a second.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Are there any problems that you go through being a woman in the industry, or that you feel that you're dealing with?
Oh my goodness, that's a good question. Yeah, as far as I think all women are going to go through this is when you're dealing with, you know, when I have to deal not these two, but with other males that's in the industry as well too. So I kind of feel like, in a sense, that's like they say, I know how to hold my own and handle things. I kind of get that. I don't want to come across as a bitch. That's like the first thing that somebody's going to call a strong black woman that knows how to hold herself. You get that. You get told, oh, she's being a bitch instead of she, handling herself like a boss. So that's like one of my only issues that bother me in the industry is when I try to, be direct and stand my ground. That I guess I got to get that out of my head, but that's one thing that I do that is an issue of mine, is trying to go about things the right way so that people won't feel like that about you when you're handling business. As a female, I tell them that all the time. I'm like, y'all don't know because y'all are males what a female has to go through when it comes with handling business.
What about with women? That you have the biggest problem with women. Being that you are the queen and you're doing your music thing and stresses of that being a music artist and with the women.
I try to, if I feel like something with the woman's going to be an issue, I try to ignore it. And that's the best method for me. I'm going to just say that. Because you know how women can be. And ignoring it, well, we say down here, we call it ghosting. I'll ghost you. That's what we call it down here. So, if something with a female that's in the industry too, or whether it be media or whatever they got going on, they're trying to, come at me or whatever, I try to just ignore it. That's been working for me so far.
Yeah, because you know how it is when we get started, we don't stop.
Yeah, so it's best to not start. Best to not start.
Pretty deadly. Chop, you know what I mean?
Hey.
We castrate, we cut off top up there too, so we can be pretty, yeah, we can be pretty
yeah.
That was graphic.
I just try to
that was graphic.
Do you ever take that, if somebody makes you mad or something, do you ever into the music, but do you actually let it become food for your writing, or food for your music?
I think subconsciously it is tied to the music, because just in a song that I have of my own, when people hear it, it's a song I have of my own music. They automatically ask me who hurt you? You know what I mean? Because they can feel the pain in me. and the emotion behind it. Just like what he was saying earlier with Free Will Joe, like he can hear that in my voice, that soulfulness or whatever. I think it comes out in my voice more than anything if it's not in the lyrics of how I sing the song. Because I mean, some songs we got I'm singing soft, some songs like I'm singing strong, loud. So it's just like I think I let my voice kind of do that for me, let those emotions out. Mm-hmm.
And ask you is, how does it feel um, in the industry and being in a relationship and juggle your relationships, you juggle the house, I mean, juggle
Oh
the
my goodness.
career, like,
Oh my goodness.
what you go through?
It's pretty much impossible to have one, and it's for several reasons. I teach them all the time, but it's for several reasons. I guess because first of all, the time that it takes to pursue a dream and try to be with someone, you're constantly away from that person. That's the number one reason. And then the second reason is, that distance. I think makes the trust coming apart, and then it's just our insecurities as humans come into play. So and I mean, like they say, I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I am a strong woman, and that's a lot to deal with by itself. And
Hmm.
I mean, yeah,
Relationships
pretty,
while being in the industry.
yeah, that's a tough one. I just have to kind of like let it be. It is what it is right now, to be honest, because it's tough. I have to let it just be. It is what it is. And stay focused on trying to make this dream come true because that's a tough one. Trying to have a relationship.
Well, hey,
How was it? How was it to How does it feel to have relationship with other artists? Do you get a chance to have like relationships, friends, friend relationships with other artists, like males and females out there? I mean, or is it always a competition thing? Like, how fair for your life, being a music artist with these other artists,
Well, so far here with our artists
lanes,
here in our area, it hasn't. I don't feel like it's a competition. I feel like everybody's like feel each other's wave, and we're kind of like pushing each other. Like we see one person doing good, that makes you want to go harder. But as far as with other artists, yeah, we all get together. We have something called the co-op on Wednesday nights at Martini's that St. Clair started, and it's for all of us artists to come together and do just that, to network. And it's a beautiful thing. I mean, to see nothing but indie artists coming in, they giving it they all. So yeah, we as far as like collabing and networking with people, that I don't feel like it's competition to me. It feels more,
okay,
with the artists that I'm around, it feels more genuine that we all want to see each other make it. So that's how I feel.
exactly.
Mhm.
I like
I know
that.
in that area.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if I get out
Salute to you.
out of here what it might come across, but it's so far so good.
Well, in my neck of the region, it's always competition right here in Tampa, Florida. But anyways, I think if we were to have more unity, more. But since everybody,
Yeah,
and the taking on that, tagging the tug and the pull, they gonna be. So I think that's good. I'm glad to hear that, and shouts out to everybody there, artists out
appreciate that.
there,
Appreciate
in your area that are doing good,
it.
and being supportive to each other. And salute to you, my queen, and salute to you, my kings, for doing what you're doing in the industry, and staying positive and staying
Mhm.
strong and stay pursuing the things that you worth doing and making happen. You just got to get out there and make it happen. You can do it.
We
Do it.
appreciate you too,
So.
and I salute you for having us on tonight and talking with us. Appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you spending your time with us tonight because, money is time is money. So I
Ooh,
definitely do appreciate, you coming on
yeah.
and also sharing your knowledge with us from afar. Um,
Hmm.
it's great to be able to and be certain things that we may think we know, but then you get to see it in a different light from somebody else's eyes, and you get a whole nother meaning what you
It's true.
believe or what you thought. It's nice to be able to dream with you. And I thank you for coming on. And I want to hear more of this music. So you'll be
Oh, we're gonna get into some more of this music. We're gonna get into some more of this John Brown music. I'm sitting here anxious, like I'm doing them dirty over here, because I'm gonna give them this next piece of work, but then I'm gonna save this joint that I really think we should close out on. But it is definitely that time. That was a good call, Miss Music. Hey, and just for you all to know, you know, Miss Music, she has some say and some word in what happens with the Jukebox app. For everybody that's tuned in right now, make sure y'all comment on these. Make sure y'all comment on these interviews that we have with these artists, and let them know what tracks that we play that you want on the Jukebox app, where they can listen to your music on their radio. They can listen to their music on your music on their phone, their laptop, any mobile device. They can click you all's pictures and be able to go through the songs that got selected to be on the Jukebox. And when people say, "Hey, yo, I like your vibe. Where can I find your music?" WBOKRadio.com is one of those places that they'll be able to find your music, because we're definitely rocking with the function right now. I want to go ahead and keep the ball rolling, man, because I'm going to get caught up talking and chopping it up with these brothers and this sister for a minute. We got to remember that we are a radio station, so we have to play music. People don't just tune in and see this ugly mug. They tune in to hear good music. So I want to get this next track going, Dirty Road.
Yep.
What's up with Dirty Road?
That was the first single we put out.
Yeah.
First single, first video.
Let me ask you a question, yo. You look back on your life.
Uh-huh.
How many dirty roads you had to ride up to get to the point where you at right now?
Man, hold on.
Man, I'm still on that dirty ass.
Add 2 divided by 4. Square root of 36.
That's the square root of what?
I'm still on that dirty ass road.
What's he talking about? I still look.
Everybody got a dirty road, man.
I still feel good about my. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you a day. I'm gonna tell you how simple, how humble it gets. Sometimes I go to events and stuff like that, and when I don't go out that much, you know what I'm saying? I go to things that have to do with business. But when I show up, people are like, "Oh, OG in the building. What's up?" I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" It's just me. You know?
That's it.
Like, I don't know. I just work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you one of the things where I feel good, when I feel real good, when I feel real good, is that day that you got brand new socks, brand new pair of drawers, brand new t-shirt, and you come fresh out the shower, and you put on some new under.
What? Hey, look.
Don't you stand up? You stand up more straight.
Look, you got your shoulders back.
Right on, bro.
You my type of nigga, yo. You crazy, man.
I don't worry about none of the rest of it. Because the rest of it gonna come and go. But
that shit make you feel confident.
It
when
do.
You got brand new underclothes on.
When you got a pair, when you got them socks fresh out the pack. When you take them drawers fresh out the pack, you got that fresh out the pack, and you put that joint on fresh out the pack.
Richest man in the world.
It feels good. It makes you feel good about yourself.
Well,
that's right.
You know,
I'm glad I ain't by myself.
But dirty road. Because we talking about dirty road, and I said clean drawers and socks. But
that let me know you come from the same roads I come from. Red dirt. They got red dirt road. We fucked up. That's just it. You know what I mean? All bullshit aside, man. It's just like this. You go through so much in life, and then you understand once you make it from them dirty roads and the roads get pavement, and you go to start seeing the street lights and everything, and then you turn around and look where you came from. It's like, damn, man. I don't never want to go back that way. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna forget where the hell I came from. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So when I see somebody coming from that dirty road, I'm gonna reach my hand out and say, "Hey, man, here go the way right here." But at the same time, if you ain't willing to say, "Hey, man, I'm coming," I ain't finna force you either. You see what I'm saying? It's free will. So that's really the thought of dirty road. Is just not forgetting where you came from. Yeah, we done came a long way, Yeah, we understand the problems, the hurts, the pains, and everything that we had to go through, but we can't forget about it because that's what made us who we are. You know what I mean?
While we play this Dirty Road here on WBOKRadio.com on the Encore Live show, the boss just gave us the hashtag for this interview. And I think it fits. I think it fits. Because usually Miss Music kind of guides the hashtags, or I'll throw a hashtag out there. But Mr. Mitchell said the hashtag for Free Will Joe is hashtag fresh out the pack.
Fresh out the pack.
Hashtag fresh out the pack.
I like
fresh out the pack. I like that.
When you fresh out the pack, feel good. You know what I'm saying? Well,
yeah.
We're going to go ahead and get into this Dirty Road. We got Free Will Joe live and direct on WBOKRadio.com. Saturday, November 11, 2017. We going live and direct, man. Oh, this Dirty Road, y'all don't even know.
Happy Veterans Day.
Hey, man.
So far from home, and the east winds fill my soul, on this road, dirty road, dirty road, dirty road, dirty road. The sun has breeze, it's rolling, dirty road.
For a while now I've been gone, can't calm down till I'm home. Look around what you got, don't let them bees know what you want. That's double talk, you gotta listen twice. Weapon close, gotta guard your life. Nothing changes, got my legs tied. Consumer slay, you don't dare buy. Slick word, turn against the pain. Keep your name clean, it's a dirty game. If they catch you slipping, it's a shame. They gon' get the win just to catch your name. The problem is, swinging drug, thugs all in they feeling. On pills and lean, smoking gasoline, nobody handling they business. Can't stop the violence, police are violent on the streets, taking out children. What you listening to, got you turning up. I'm the preacher, fool, this discernment, but it's all over, but the sad singing. Just roll up and let my children see me. We can make it better, we gotta go together. It's a dirty road, we're trying to live forever.
So far from home, and the east winds fill my soul, on the small dirty road, dirty road, dirty road, dirty road. The sun has breeze, it's cold, dirty road.
You know that. Mama on that bitch. Grandma, she raised not tolerate ignorance. Unfortunately, instincts like trying to chase deep up the grease. Held me through my incense, but I ended up behind the fence. Really there where I stay. Good in the rain, look that I play. Deep dirty roads, I travel down, I travel all my day. Getting outside of the A. In the city, I'm good. Dirty roads and red heels, we looked off in the woods. Lord, I thank you for this every time. And I really thank you for my dirty roads. You taught me how to be a man, no lie. Show me who gon' talk and you really gon' ride.
So far from home, and the east winds fill my soul, on the storm, dirty road, dirty road, dirty road, dirty road. The sun has breeze, it's cold, dirty road.
Dirty Road, live and direct on WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live. So you know the track good when it make you make the chitlins cooking in the house face.
Wow, that's some good stuff there, Mr. Yogi. I'm loving it, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, hey, for everybody, hey,
thank you.
hey, I want y'all to say what's up to the boss, the man that pays the bills, Mr. HNIC Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen, has joined the conference. I know he was going to because this music, Mr. Mitchell, he a down south brother, and I know this music was gonna hit him. He don't come on all the time, but Mr. Mitchell, let the people know what's going on with you, sir.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm just really checking them out, man. They're sounding real good. I think they got a definitely got a big future ahead of them, man. I'm telling you, as far as their style of music, like you said, it's got that vibe to where definitely you want to hear more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling them big time. So yes. Mm-hmm.
I was saying it was. I don't hear music where it's not afraid. It's not afraid to be feel good music. It's not afraid to have good rhythm in it. It's not afraid to not be in trend. But when it comes to like what I feel off of this track, this track right here, Dirty Road, I was feeling that. That's why I hit it like this.
Oh yeah.
It's a dirty road. Like, for myself, just personally, that song hit me because I'm a kid from San Diego, California that lives on the edge of the East Coast in Maryland.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's been a dirty road. A lot of things, like we were speaking before the track played about the ups and downs and ins and outs to get to where we're at today. Mm-hmm. It's been a lot of dirt. You know what I'm saying? and not to advocate anything negative, but you know what I'm saying, like your hands down in the dirt, you had to hit some bottoms, you had to make some decisions about yourself. You had to stop blocking your blessings. You had to really like dig in and say, I am not just little old me. I am capable of doing something great with myself.
Yeah.
That dirty road, man, that dirty road is something that I think that some folks need to listen to. And I'm gonna tell you how silly I am. I'm sitting here, like y'all can see my immediate reaction to the track. Now I've heard the tracks before too, but that was just my immediate reaction. That's just my natural response to the tracks. In my head, I'm sitting here like, man, they need to really get on the radio. Mm-hmm. We are the radio. That's what it's like music like that, where you forget what room you forget what you doing right now, just vibing on it, man. I just gotta say, like, that was a great track, man. Not just a good track coming from some artists and because of whatever. No, that was a great track. That's something with all the madness going on in our country and going on abroad. That's something that people can sit down to and talk. Had that dirty road playing and that be the catalyst of a conversation.
Mm-hmm. And you know what too? I think Sheena is the icing on the cake too, man. I said, the cats. I mean, I know the cats, they're really doing their thing, and I think Sheena really adds a lot to their group as well, because she, you want to hear that female side of it too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't want it just guys and stuff. It's just like what this show as an example. That's the reason we always want to hear Miss Music. In the interviews and stuff like that, we want both sides. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
A lot to it.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Yeah, like I said, she's a balance with them. So,
hey man, I want to say thank you
for each other,
all of you, for saying such kind compliments.
Thank you.
As far as critiquing our music, and then just having the confidence in us saying that we'll have a bright future. I think that, again, from the walks of life that each of us have traveled, come together collectively, it's not an accident. I think right now where we are at, here, now, in this era, I think it's needed. I don't think that we're getting, in hip-hop, we ain't getting what we need. And y'all understand, as far as being, entrepreneurs like y'all are, y'all understand where we at with hip hop. That's why y'all doing what y'all doing. We need this. We need to get this information out here. We need to get this positive energy out here. There's a lot of negative BS going on. We can hit on it, we can jive on it, we can joke on it or whatnot. But truth being told, it's a lot of negative out here, and we don't have a lot of positive positive figures to counteract that. And it's becoming so bad to, well, if we don't do something right now, shit, we gonna lose the fight. You know what I mean? And I commend y'all for doing what y'all doing. And you know,
well, I've actually done some research myself too, as far as the journey that y'all are on. I think y'all are doing it exactly right, because from what I understand, and this is the research that I found out, that to independently put your music out off, because I mean, trying to go through a third party or trying to go through yeah, exactly. I see y'all giving that. But yeah, try to go through a third party, man. They will bleed you dry, man. I'm telling you, they will take every single thing from you to where you'll be lucky to even get pennies to a third party.
On top of that, they're gonna try to drive you in a direction to what they want. They're gonna drive you in a direction to where how they want you to sound.
Oh yeah.
I want you to sound this certain way. Yeah, what you're talking about sounds good, but if you talk about this, you can get $100,000 worth of shows and all that shit. You know, it's like, damn that. I'm not trying to be that type of guy. These are my morals. These are my ethics. I'm sticking to my guns right here. I'm not with that. I don't give a damn how big the check is. I feel like I can do the same thing over here. Period.
You will sell your soul to the devil if you do. That's exactly what you'll do.
Straight up. So that, you know, and Mr. Mitchell, I see exactly where I'm coming from, man. I salute you for that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I commend y'all for doing what y'all do, man. That's just straight up, you know.
Yes,
I love my job.
We know you do.
Love my job.
Mitchell, do you have any questions?
Everybody that come on the show.
Say what now?
Mr. Mitchell, do you have any questions that you just came in?
Actually, how long has y'all's group been together as far as the Free Will Joe? How long have y'all been together? And
a little bit over 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. 2 years. Okay.
Right, y'all remember break of 2015.
Can y'all kind of give us some idea of your shows and how they go when you go to your shows and everything like that? Is there any like special story you want to tell us about one of your shows that you did or anything?
Well, we just had one recently at Martini's the end of last month. Yeah, the end of last month. So
now Martini's is a club here in Columbus, Georgia.
Yeah, that's a club in Columbus, which is like literally across the bridge from us in Phoenix
City.
And does the crowd respond well to your style of music and everything?
Oh, yeah. And the thing that I love about our music is that it reaches all age limits, because in there we had the young, our age and older, and everybody responds and starts singing along. Like even after we got done, they were singing "Free Will Joe" because that song's so catchy.
Wow.
And definitely audience participation. So yeah,
that is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, cool. All right.
And Mr. Mitchell, hey boss, you ain't gonna give him the hashtag real quick? Well, of course that sounds good. Hashtag fresh out the pack.
Hashtag fresh out the pack. That's right. That's right. I like that.
Best feeling in the world.
Because I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth with the ear of music and everything, to be unbiased and to have just the ear to music and to have an ear to like composition and like the things that we look for is the finish. You know, like from idea and the concept to the finished product, and taking the time to nurture the finished product. This music can tell you one of the most annoying things in the world as a head A&R, not A&R in a company, but a head A&R, is when somebody just talks about a group and talks about an artist and builds them up, and then the piece of music that you get, the piece of work you get, the sound quality's off. It ain't filtered. It ain't been mastered. And,
oh man,
you know. But y'all bring that forward. That's why it's like that fresh out the pack is like, that's what it felt like listening to y'all's music. It was like putting on that fresh pair of socks out the pack, that fresh pair of drawers, that fresh T-shirt.
Hey, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate that, but boy, that come from a whole lot of trial and error and sacrifices and failures and just it's just now.
See, Mr.
This
Mitchell.
ain't my first rodeo.
Right. You know, this ain't my first rodeo. Mr. Mitchell, you got struggle over here spitting bars live on air.
Hey, man. Oh man, I'm telling you, and it's so funny because I could actually relate to exactly what you're saying about the quality, the sound quality too. That's one thing I did notice was their quality was really, really good too, as far as their
Shout out to Cosmo.
Exactly. Now, I actually went to one studio. There was a studio called Southern Sound Studios, which I don't normally name studios out there, but this cat, he had nothing but treble on his tracks. Nothing but it was just nothing but treble. And he thought he had something, man. I'm telling you, I was like, what the heck is this about?
It's like what it's that sound like when artists go to perform and you can tell they ain't performed before and they're holding the microphone like this.
Oh yeah.
Hold the microphone in the hand, they got the microphone up to their face. Like, hey, there's something wrong with the mic. Something wrong with the way you holding the mic.
Let me tell Miss Music something. Miss Music, you're friends with Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? You're friends with Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? Am I thinking of the right person? Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
Bone Thugs and Harmony did a concert one time in Tennessee, and they was following Keith Sweat. I'm telling you, it was a write-up in the newspaper the following day about how horrible the sound quality was. I know they felt bad, which I know sometimes, of course you can't help it because if you got a sound man that don't know what they're doing, this sound man had them sounding horrible. It was all distorted and stuff. I mean, it was really, really bad. And it was a big write-up in the newspaper about it the following day. I always felt bad for them on that, but if we ever have them on the show, I want to make sure,
Bone Thugs and Harmony has haters too, so.
Yeah.
How? How do you hate Bone?
How do you make Bone sound like shit? Like, how do you make Bone sound like shit? Like, if they sound like shit, somebody must have had a little problem there because they had the whole rest of the show going good. It could have been a paid thing, So
yeah, no, that's true.
Then DJ office said with them motherfuckers,
That's true because Keith Sweat's music was on key. Keith Sweat was really, really, really tight. Yeah.
Well, he keeps Sweat.
Exactly.
You gotta make sweat sound good, man. Sweat, man.
Right.
Keep walk down the stage and smack all the microphones off and be like, I'm doing this a cappella.
Hey, Biggie Smalls did that one time before. There was one sound had his sound wrong, and Biggie Smalls walked off stage in front of everybody, and the guy had glasses on. He slapped the glasses off his face on stage, man.
Oh, that was the Budweiser Superfest.
Yeah,
that was the Budweiser Superfest. That was the Budweiser Superfest in like '94. I remember that joint. I remember that joint. That was during the East and West Coast beef.
Slapped the glasses off his face, man. I'm telling you, that was horrible, man.
Yo.
Who was the reason you just smacked somebody?
To the DC area, man. We need, to the Virginia area, man. We need.
It's cold.
Hold on.
It's cold up here.
I don't want to come up there when it's cold.
I'm inside with the heat on, with a sweater on. Because I don't even want it to be a pea. I don't like a pea. I don't like a pinch hood. I'm gonna speak Southern because y'all down in Alabama. I'm gonna speak Southern for y'all. I don't like a pinch hood. I don't like a wink hood. I don't want a bit up. Don't put none of that on my plate, homie. I don't want the juice off of. I don't want that piece of. No, I don't like.
Onesie when it gets cold like that.
You are more though.
Yogi wears that onesie when it gets cold like that.
I wear hoodies in the summer up here on the East Coast. You know what I do? I walk around and mess with the people. I mess with the people I work with. I be like, hey, yo, in my country, this is ridiculous. There's no way this would happen in my country. They be like, what country are you from? I'm like, America. You know? This is a different part. I tell him, we are tropical people.
Yogi wears that onesie that snap between the has that snap between the legs, right?
Hey, boss, you wasn't supposed to tell nobody about that.
Oh no!
You wasn't supposed to tell them.
Hold on, you got the vinyl feet. You got the vinyl feet at the bottom.
I swear to God, I'll slide up in your club, homeboy.
But you got vinyl feet. You know you got the rubber part at the bottom.
Pimp, I will slide up in the club in your city with the whole one piece, dang on pajamas with a fedora on with a tie, and just slide across the dance floor with a microphone. Yo, you want AO in the building? Like did this 6'2", 200-pound brother come in here with a one piece dang on? Oh Lord, he got the feet in him too. I'm James Browning over everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Mr. Mitchell got us up in here clowning. That's not right, Mr. Mitchell. I gotta give the people a strong message song. So I want to see how you want to do this. Do you want to do shout outs and then the last track, or you want to play this last track? Because the reason why I saved this last track is because the message in it. I want people to leave with a good taste in their mouth, no homo, from the group that we had on and like the message and energy that you all have. And the last track is that, that greatest ship.
Greatest ship.
Yeah, me personally, and I think I'm not gonna take up too much time. I think all of us need to speak.
Hold up. Did he just say?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, we know struggle.
We know struggle.
Yeah,
We good.
We good with that.
Hey, I love you, struggle. I love you, brother.
Don't fuck with you. Yo, I don't fuck with you, man. You in that bullshit. Yo.
Good call, bro. Good call.
I like yo, man. Why you crazy?
We can do a shout out.
But check though, man. I just want to salute everybody that real out there, basically. Because Yogi done fucked me up. I don't even know what I was gonna say at this point. She gonna fuck me up so bad. I was gonna say something. Let's see, I'm just gonna pay the ball. It was lead option.
Shit, every show.
I want to shout out everybody in Phoenix City, all of our whole team here at the Command Center, everyone that supports Free Will Joe in any way. Shout out to you guys, and shout out to y'all for having us on tonight.
That's right. Yeah.
Amen.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. Everybody that got a free will and take it into consideration, everything they do. Even how they dress. Like you said, that fresh socks, whatever. That free will, if you exercise it, shout out to you.
Where can we find you all's music? Where can the people find you on music? Do you all have anything on digital outlets?
Yes, IamFreeWillJoe.com. That's our official website. Everybody can go there. IamFreeWillJoe.com. Everything on there.
You can get everywhere from there.
Yep. Get to all of our social media.
So you can get it fresh out the pack from there?
Fresh out the pack.
I am
FreeWillJoe.com.
IamFreeWillJoe.com.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Hey, and I want to tell the people something, Yogi. I don't care what you say about me.
Well, go ahead, struggle.
I'm going to goddamn tell the people something.
Well, then John Brown, tell them, homeboy.
I'm going to goddamn tell them. Do what I want to tell them. Listen, man, you ain't got nothing but a free will. Period. Your will is what it is. Your choices and your decisions is what's going to make you or break you in this life. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck what they feed you, what they program you, or what they tell you. If it don't make sense to you, then it don't make sense. You got 5 motherfucking senses. Use them. Your free will is what it is. Your decision-making process is what's going to make you or break you, period. I done been there. I done came back from the depths of hell. I'm telling you, it's possible. Don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on your folks. Love this shit called life, because at this moment in time, you only get one on. So Free Will Joe.
Free Will Joe and the greatest ship is coming.
Free Will Joe, I'm definitely.
Now, yo, I'm coming up there to fuck with you, DC, because you
better not come up here.
I feel your energy through the
goddamn. You're gonna be cold. You're gonna be cold, homeboy. I'm gonna have to give you like 9 Carhartts just so you can walk up the street, homeboy.
I'm not coming up there in the cold. Damn that shit. Look, I told you.
We gonna link up down in Florida at Miss Music Jones so it could be warm.
Oh, now that might be it. That might be it.
We can rock with that. Well, we can cook out every day. We can cook out every day.
That's right.
Well, look here.
Nice little grill sun outside. Yep.
Hey, Miss Music. Miss Music, you want to give some shout outs? We're gonna play the last track, but I want to get a shout outs first because we the time's elapsing, but I do not want the people to not hear greater shit.
Shouts out to everybody out there. This is Miss Music. Shouts out to our fans. Shouts out to our guests tonight. Shouts out to Boss. Shouts out to Yogi. Shouts out, of course, me. But shouts out to the future guests that we're gonna have here on WBOK Radio Saturday nights for live. So make sure you tune in 7 p.m. Eastern time to 9 p.m. And don't forget, hit me up if you want to get on the jukebox. Send in your music. Hit me up, WBOKRadio@gmail.com and say, hey, I got some music I want to. And hey, if your music's hot, if not. But yeah, this is Miss Music and shouts out to everybody. Happy Veterans Day, everybody in America. And I'm out.
Hey man.
That's right, Mr. DJ.
I'm gonna do some quick shout outs. Quick shout out, Yogi 1AO. Shout out to DMV. Shout out to everybody that got up on the platform and got their DMV Underground Awards. The Titan Awards just went through. The top 20 list just went through from the DMV. I want to shout out the boys out of Frederick County and Montgomery County that made that list. I want to shout out everybody from 301-240. Y'all know how we do. We definitely shining. We definitely grinding. All my people all across the country, all across all the countries that tune in and rock with us, plus my people that are just everywhere. Happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to the people that made the sacrifice, raised their hands, swore that oath, and continue to stand their post. For the artists that we had on this evening, big shout out and salute. Just respect. It's respect. It's genuine. Like, if y'all have not seen a more genuine interview, Free Will Joe, ladies and gentlemen. Non-scripted, just straight up, just energy, and the people that you all got to see and talk to is exactly what y'all are listening to in this music. Yo, as always, I got to shout out our vast listening group, WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show family. And I can't do it. I can't do it without giving shouts out to the boss, HNIC Mitchell, Mr. Charles Mitchell, the man that pays the bills. This brother does his thing. I don't know how he finds all this talent. I want to shout out to everybody. We got to give a special shout out to Double Exposure Media Group, Mr. Angelo Ellerby, for continuing to support WBOKRadio.com. The sister Renee Lynch doing her thing out there. Hey, shout out John Harold and High Five doing their thing. The brother Bronx Most doing his thing. We want to give a happy belated birthday to the brother over in Malaysia from As Yet, Sean Riviera and his family doing their thing over in Malaysia. Rocking with the team, making sure the family stays tight and everything that's going. But this has been another broadcast of the Encore Live Show on WBOKRadio.com, where we promise to bring you the best in entertainment. We promise to bring y'all exactly what you asked for. Y'all want to know where the best is. This group right here, Free Will Joe, out of Alabama, and as my brother Dante Lovelace, Sarn Lovelace used to say, nah, I'm from L.A. I said, what? You don't sound like... He said, nah, that's Lower Alabama. Shout out Alabama in the building, rocking with us, producing such a great group of young men and women that came together to do something really good for the community, put out some good music and put out that positive message. Strive, stay up, stay blessed, stay motivated, stay educated, stay on your grind, stay on your gristle, stay tuned in at WBOKRadio.com. Y'all gonna hear this music on the jukebox app. We're gonna work through all that. It don't take long. We're gonna work through all that. I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get into Greater Shit. Greater Shit by Free Will Joe. Live and direct, WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show, man. I'm just Yogi 1AO. That's all I hear. I'm gonna highlight y'all next week. Y'all stay motivated, good people.
Appreciate you all, bro.
Greater Shit.
My people on the way. coming. No more singing my blues. My people are not ready. And did you hear about the news? There's a greater ship coming. No more singing my blues.
What we have here is a failure to communicate. You cannot deny the word, but we have failed to educate our own as to how we work. See, most of y'all only know playing to oppress people. No hope, no chance, no freedom, no plan. But I came here today to let you know we will be restored. We will move again. That's right. It's only a matter of time. Now wait on your ship say.
My ship coming in like the dock that fuck. Tell the hood that I got good news on that boat. But I ain't bringing in dope. No, I just bring the hood home. Look for a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just like Calvin, gonna leave y'all struggle. What I'm trying to be alive. If it don't come, I gotta be here alive. Moving to the jungle. Yeah, got my mind in tune. This is what I'm vibing to. If I say I'm perfect, then I'm lying to you. Yeah, we done lived the life and we sung the blues, but now I'm back within the poor evolution. We'll jump in how to lose.
Hey, look here, man. I'm one to tell you, bro. Stop all the complaining, get up off your head, man, do what it is you do. I'm talking about hold your head up. I know it's hard, but you gotta keep fighting, man. We all struggle. You dig that?
My people are you ready? And did you hear about the news? There's a greater ship coming. No more singing my blues. My people are you ready? And did you hear about the news? There's a greater ship coming. No more singing about the blues. 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 My people, are you ready? Are you ready? Did you hear about the news? There's a greater ship coming. No more singing about the blues.
Woo! Greatest ship coming. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the track that I was holding out the whole night for y'all to hear from Free Will Joe. The beautiful voice of Queen Sheena. The brother that I think I'm gonna have a large tab at the bar. Hang out. When we hang out, it's gonna be an issue.
It is.
But see,
it's gonna be an issue, bro.
I'm more worried about the quiet brother because you know it's always the quiet one.
Hey, that nigga gonna drive. That nigga gonna drive. That nigga gonna drive, girl. Shit. He gonna be the nigga we need. I promise you, but he gonna keep us balanced.
Somebody does.
Another great broadcast. Another great broadcast.
Yeah, I love this shit.
Y'all taking part, man. Free Will Joe. Y'all know what I want from our listening group. Y'all know what I want. I want to see them numbers jumping. I want to see that interest. I want to see them features coming. I want to see people wanting to know what's going on with these brothers and this sister when it comes down to their movement, how you can help, how you can affect, how you can become a part of the cause and effect of what they're doing. This is WBOKRadio.com. This is the Encore Live Show, live and direct to you. This is Veterans Day. Everything going on in our world right now, everything going on in our country right now. This was so refreshing. This was so refreshing. Good organic music. Good organic music with no plausibles behind it. Huh. And like the last track said, it's a better ship a coming. Hey, Yogi 1AO, WBOKRadio.com, the Encore Live Show. Until next week, y'all stay up, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay motivated, stay educated, and stay tuned in to WBOKRadio.com, baby. You know we're going to bring you the best. Chill. Man, love my job. Almost as much as I love the dollar store.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love the dollar store. You ain't know I love the dollar store. Oh,
Y'all be good, people.
y'all stay blessed. I'ma holler at y'all. We gonna link up on the media.
All right.
Alrighty, man.
IamFreeWillJoe.com.
Peace.
Peace.
That's what it
Stay
do.
healthy.
Peace.
That's what it do. 2 fingers, people.